How are you all today? Busy day? Monday? People don't like Monday, right? Monday is bad day. Because after Sunday, at Sunday night, right, you start to experience that, oh my God, I have to go to school, go to work again. Those days when I was a kid, Sunday night is a horrible night because it come to me, what? I need to go to school tomorrow.
Yes.
So everybody, that's why you know that there's an app called Monday, right? The management app or HR management app.
Yeah, like a team.
Exactly.
Planning.
People love Monday. All right. So when I first entered to this building, I noticed that there's a nice plate, that Theosophical Society, and it said Research Center. Ladies and gentlemen, before I come to Rhodes, I was a scientist actually. I went to Australian National University to do my PhD in Canberra, not in Buddhism, not in spiritual science, or not about the mind, but about, can you guess, biochemistry and biophysics. So I'm coming from the background of science. So that's why I have different, glasses and things here, and strappers and all these things, stuff here to explain about the mind. So I did my PhD in biochemistry and biophysics, and then I worked as a postdoctoral fellow at ANU, the same university. So my back then wife, we both did PhD. She also did analytical chemistry PhD, and she worked as a scientist at TGA, Therapeutic Good Administration. And after, during this journey, we found a teacher. We met a teacher who showed us true meaning of our lives. And then we took this decision to go along this pathway to find the true happiness, inner peace that comes within. You all are so meritorious to be here, to listen to this understanding, because to my knowledge, I didn't hear this kind of teaching before during my school or during my life, and that completely changed my life. That's why I thought, okay, I should become a monk. And the fact that I'm not actually now doing meditation, but I'm doing meditation. I'll explain that. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, when I enter here, I noticed that it says Research Center, right? So back then I was doing research as well, but not in this kind of auditory or room, but inside a laboratory. But now we have this laboratory with ourselves. That means, do you all have minds? I guess. Anybody doesn't have a mind? No, everybody has a mind. Right? Everybody has a mind. That means we are going to start our research with the mind lab, inside the mind lab. This is the mind lab. Right?
Okay.
So after becoming a monk, I only just ordained only 1 year, for 1 year. And I have understood so many things about the world, not the outside, but the world inside. I came here to share these experiences with you because I know that everybody in this room are suffering from stress, anxiety, depression, anxious. You get anxious, right? Don't you feel fear? Don't you feel sadness? Don't you worry? Worry for nothing, right? Sometimes. Sometimes overthinking. Who has the questions? Yeah. How to control your mind? Yes, I like to control my mind. You will hear. You will find that. You will find why you are asking that question at the end of this session. why you're asking that, how to control my mind. And ladies and gentlemen, everybody in this world, they are using this instrument called mind to perceive what is actually happening in the outside. Agree? Everybody, every living being in this world is using this instrument called mind to sense, to feel, to experience, to elaborate what's going on. Agree? But have you read the manual of it? No. That's very interesting. Any instrument that you buy from either Kmart or Costco, we don't have Costco here, right? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Even Canberra, we have Costco.
Yes. Very lucky.
Very lucky. So, the thing is, when we buy stuff to our house, we read the manual. We read how to operate, safety operating procedures. Those days when I was in Canberra, NU, so before we do any experiments, we have to do risk assessment. Risk assessment, and we have to get the signature from our supervisor. And he always questioning me. These are the risks that you're about to take. You know? Yes. And then you sign. Right? We have to do all these documentations before we're using any instruments. But how about you? How about us using the mind? Have you read the manual, or you just you came with the mind and you don't know what's happening within me, and you just explore the world using that? You know, that is exactly the very reason that you all are suffering. We all fear, we all feel stress, anxiety, depression because of that misunderstanding, misperception. Without the knowledge, we don't understand how do we feel things. We don't understand how do we perceive. We don't understand the science of perception. We have no idea how you feel, how your thoughts are arising within your mind. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, you might be at the pinnacle of your career. You may have won many accolades, but at the end of the day, still you're suffering. At the end of your life, if you're still searching what is the true meaning of your life, then what's the point of achieving all these things? Think about you now. This is the research center, right? So now you're doing the research about you. Think about you, what you have done, how many years that you have lived, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years?
80.
80 years, right? But still, you don't know what is the true meaning of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, this glass has a purpose. But what is the purpose of your life? Eating, drinking, sleeping, meeting, and having sex? That is all what do even animals. But animal's mind and your mind has two different, we have incredible ability. That is to reflect about ourselves. Our mind has an incredible ability to reflect about us. Reflect about us. Think about what is happening here. But in order to do that, we need to have proper guidance. We need to find a teacher who can show us that this plugin is there. It's like Google plugin, you know. Google, Chrome, you have plugins. You know, sometimes I'm using technical words because, you know, I'm coming from the scientific background. I'm sorry about that if you don't use Google. People are using Google, right? Exactly. So we don't know that plugin is there. But we have been using our mind without knowing what is actually happening. Unbeknowingly, there's a virus is going on within the mind. Without your understanding, unbeknowingly, there's a virus is there within your mind. Because of that virus, because of that monster that lives within the mind, you start to experience this suffering. Once you realize that it's a monster, that realization brings you happiness. That realization actually kills that monster. Realization of the truth. Realization of the truth about the perception kills the monster, kills the virus. That's why Jesus said, the truth will set you free. That's why Lord Krishna, when you, in the Bhagavad Gita, you can see, when you understand the Lord Krishna, when you understand the nature, then you will find the true meaning of your life. Are we ready to do that?
Yes.
Do you all have this question about who you are?
Yes.
After spending 70, 80 years, will you be able to find out who you are? No, ladies and gentlemen, no. Even the billionaires, Mark Zuckerberg, or Elon Musk, and who else? Steve Jobs. He even at his later stages, like he mentioned that I would have spent more time with my family. He said that. Why? Ladies and gentlemen, he's not satisfied with his life. You all are seeking satisfaction, contentment. Am I right or wrong? What is the purpose of your life? You need the satisfaction. You're seeking satisfaction, contentment. You need the dopamine hit. Right? You need the dopamine hit. But the thing is, your dopamine hit always withers away. That's why when people hit like button in your Instagram photo, you feel, and then gone. You need to keep doing things again and again and again to be happy. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
How many kilos of chocolate do you need to eat?
None.
Do you have to eat to be content? And now, 5 kilo? 1 kilo? Can you keep a chocolate on top of your tongue and put a sellotape? Now, each and every moment you will feel chocolate, 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 chocolate. Will you be able to find the contentment? No. No, ladies and gentlemen, no. This is the problem we have, isn't it? This is something, there's no option to do. Right? We don't know how to satisfy ourselves, but we are on a quest to find the satisfaction, to find the fulfillment. That's why you keep doing things again and again and again to keep the ball. It's like juggling. You know juggling? The people do the circus, circus, right? They do juggling. You have to keep the ball. He wants to keep the ball on the air, right? That's why he keep doing this, right? Now he can't stop doing that. Because why? The ball is coming down. Okay, darling, he's trying to do that. Right? Ball is coming down. I don't know why this ball is coming down. This is something in your life. That's why I want you to be open-minded from here onwards. You might feel like tumbling down the rabbit hole like in Alice in Wonderland. You might feel like that. Because I know this is first time you are hearing about this, the science of perception. That's why you want to be open-minded. I really, really want you to be open-minded. Open-minded, okay?
Okay.
Right? Because we haven't studied about this before. What we have done is, we have been trying to calm down our mind. We haven't tried to understand the mind. What we have been doing is calming down the mind. All those meditations that we have been doing, I have done meditation back then. Right? Breathing meditation and calming down. Calming down is fine. But the thing is, later, then it burns again. It's like you have a fire brigade near your near side. And fire brigade comes when the fire is there, fire brigade comes and extinguish the fire and fire brigade goes. But we are not searching what is the true the root cause for this fire. As long as you don't find the root cause, what happens? Fire manifests again. Then you have to call hello, and then fire brigade comes. That's why people have established fire alarms. If you can eradicate the root cause of fire, then you don't have to set up fire lamps. Agree? Ladies and gentlemen, the fire inside your mind, there's a way to eliminate, there's a way to liberate it, there's a way to extinguish completely by understanding the root cause. By killing this virus, by killing this monster. I'm talking with the confidence, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't feel stress now. I have found this inner peace. I'm experiencing that degree of inner peace within my mind. That's why I need to share with you. Otherwise, after having prestigious life, like after postdoc, I was doing a postdoctoral fellowship. I had the grants, and my supervisor had 5 million AUD grant. And he's still looking for me. He's still waiting for me to come and do the research. Last time when I visited him, he told me, "Oh, anytime, if you want to come here, the gate is open." I said, "Never." But I didn't say to him. I said to my mind within me. Because I know what is the burden that I had. But that doesn't mean that I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting and doing nothing and sitting like this. No, I work fingers to the bone. I only sleep 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours. Maximum 6 hours, maximum 5 hours. Not only me, I'm coming from a wonderland. That's in Sri Lanka, not Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is not the wonderland, right? But the wonderland is within the Sri Lanka, that is my monastery. In our monastery, we have 750 people practicing this concept. From age 7 to 70, 80, 90. There are a lot of people gathered there and they practice this. They don't experience stress and anxiety, depression. Because once done, it should be done. This is the only thing that you can do, done. You can finish within your life. Everything that you're doing, you can't finish, isn't it? Enough is not enough, right? iPhone 14, 15 is there. Okay, no, I need 15. 17 coming. Okay, 17. Your life gets complicated day by day because of the technology. Actually, technology doesn't do a harm. What technology does is, technology helps you to liberate, eradicate that fire. Not eradicate. Yes, actually, temporarily. Eradicate that wanting, desire. And after that, you feel comfortable. But the thing is, later, this monster comes back again. Then desire comes back again. Then you still, you are on fire now. Now you still need to find a technology or help. Call a friend, right? Support from the external to extinguish this fire. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here presenting something. This is not something this is not something a cure for your disease. Cure for your disease. This is something, a prevention technique. When you practice this, when you understand this, actually you are preventing being stressed. If you have stress, now you can't do anything with this, a piece of information that you are about to hear. But the thing is, if you have stress means you don't have stress alone, like every day, right? Stress is appearing each and every moment during the day, right? Sometimes you feel stress, and others times you feel very calm and quiet. Okay, then on those times you can apply these techniques, and then you can actually making courses. You can make courses to eradicate, to liberate, to extinguish the stress, being stressed. Understand? Right? So this is not a cure. This is a prevention method. The prevention method, but you have to practice. In order to practice, you need to have an environment. That's why in our monastery we have all the people gathered there. We provide environment to each and everybody, like you do here. So you are providing environment to people, right? Theosophical society, that they are providing environment to the people who need to understand the science of the whatever the inner peace or some things, right? Agree? Right. Are we ready to experience the science of perception?
Yeah.
So this is the research center. Now you have to do your research, right? Ladies and gentlemen, this world is driven by, people have found many laws. Isaac Newton introduced laws. Who is the Isaac Newton, and then Einstein. Einstein, yes, my greatest scientist. I really love him because he has mentioned a lot of. I mean, he see the world in different way. He saw the world in different way. I will quote those ideas, his quotes during my talk. And he has introduced laws, isn't it? Buoyancy law, Newton, and all these laws are there. But ladies and gentlemen, there's one law that drives the entire world. What is that? Including your perceptions, including all the materials, including everything, name it, everything.
Energy.
Energy is the energy, yes, but the law,
Love.
not love. Cause and effect nature. Cause and effect, the theory of cause and effect, the way of everything, the theory of cause and effect. Are we ready to understand the cause and effect? You know, the scientists also talk about the cause and effect. But as a monastic, people like us who do research about our mind, we also study, we also understand the cause and effect. But the way that scientists explain the cause and effect and the way that we explain cause and effect is totally different. Let's try to find out, right? Are we ready? Okay. So I'm now going to open my Pandora box. What do we have here? Yes. Scrabbles, because the label is there, right?
2016. 2016.
2016.
2016. Letters and
Yes. Okay. Old school, huh? What do you have here? Right? Where's our? Here, right? Now I want you to touch our. Touch our. Can I touch our like this? This is our? This is our? I want you to touch our. This is our? So where's our? You told me that where's our? Where's our? Okay.
concept.
A concept. Okay. Where's the concept? Is it in here or is it in your mind? But when you explain, when you explain, what you say, where is our? When I ask, where is our? Where is the word our? You said where? In here, right? But when I about to touch that your word, but I cannot touch the word. All the time I'm touching what? Letters. O, U, R. Ladies and gentlemen, there's an arrangement here. Arrangement of letters are here. Agree?
Yeah.
But it doesn't have any word called our here. Okay. Well, what happened? O. Then U. O. Then up. And then R. Now, these are the causes. Where's the effect?
Mind, sight.
In your perception. Are you experiencing your perception? Ladies and gentlemen, O is what here exists here. This is one letter. U is another letter. R is another letter. When these letters are in this arrangement, then you start to experience what? Inside your mind, you start to experience what? The word called R. When you're experiencing R, at the same time when you're experiencing R, can you focus on O? No. At the same time when you're experiencing R, can you focus on U? At the moment when you're experiencing R, can you focus on R? No. But what is actually here? What is existing here? What exists here? Word or letters? An arrangement of letters. Word is something that manifests in your mind. Agree? These are the causes. Which has the effect. There. But scientists say effect is also where?
In the mind.
Scientists say effect is where? Here. That's why you all explain the way the scientists are explaining. Right? Scientists explain where's the word? Here. You all are scientists. Right? Now I want you to become a mind scientist. O, U, R is an arrangement. This is one cause. Now 3 causes are coming together to generate an effect in your mind that is called R. Right? Your mind is not actually something continuously there. It's like you first perceive O, then you perceive U, then you perceive R. But inside your mind now you are actually combining all these 3 letters and you're generating that word within the mind. Right? Each and every moment mind arises with one stimulation. One stimulation, O, U, R, and then combining all these memories to generate the meaning of it. That is how it works. That's why you can't, while you are experiencing our, you can't focus on O. Agree?
Yes.
How about you guys? Right? When you're experiencing our, when you feel our, can you feel O as well at the same time? No. O, U, R. Then R. When I say mother, did I say mother collectively? O, ma, a, the. Inside your mind, you always perceive ma, a, the. Then combine everything, say, he said mother. But I didn't say mother, like collectively. This is one bite at a time. One piece of information at a time. You know how the processor works? One piece of information at a time. This is the same way how mind works as well, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, see this sound, another sound, another sound. How about this? Do you hear a piece of like music, like beat? Okay. Do you hear that as well? And how about this? Is it something completely new, or is it the combination of those two? But inside your mind you feel, that is something cool. Like, don't you feel cool? Like when I okay, before you feel cool, you need to now, you have to, inside your mind, you have to grasp, you have to combine all these speeds into one piece of music. Now music is there or inside your perception? Music is not in here, darling. Music is not in here, ladies and gentlemen. Music is in where? Ting, 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 mind. But when people are playing, they say, he played nice music. No, he cannot play music. You're the one who directed. Actually, the film director doesn't do anything. You're the one who making the story. You're the one who is crying. You're the one who is laughing. You're the one who has the pain. You're the one, when you're watching a movie, horror movie, who is getting afraid? Me. Right? But, watch a horror movie without a sound. You won't feel that much of frightened. Right? The sound is also the effect generator, the who is effect VFX director. He is also providing sounds and visual effects, and then who is combining all these things? Inside our mind, everything is accumulating and generating, combining. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the mental process happening within you. Are you experiencing right now? You're also experiencing. That's why I'm saying, like, this is the lab. You have the lab. You have the mind. Now, open-mindedly, listen to this. You will experience a lot of things. Right? Each and every moment is a minding moment. Minding moment means mind perceives. Mind takes one signal, and perceive. One signal and perceive. One signal and perceive. Agree? That's how you understand. Oh, you are. That's how you experience the perception. That's how you create the meaning of these letters. Are. The meaning happens not in here. Inside. And the funny thing is, not only these guys are contributing to generate that effect. Who else? Who else are contributing to generate that our effect within your mind?
You have to put the pieces there.
This stage has to be there. If we don't have this stage, will I be able to arrange these things? The stage, this one? Stage has to be there. How about my arm? My arm is generating. My arm is contributing to generate that effect within your mind. And how about the light? The light source? The electricity? Tasmanian electricity board or whatever. What is that? What do you have? We have active AGL in Canberra. I don't know where. Orange?
Hydro Tasmania.
Hydro Tasmania. Hydro Tasmania has to operate right now in order to generate this effect in you, within you. Are you thanking them? No, you take everything as granted. They should provide it. Us. Ladies and gentlemen, not only Hydro Tasmania, but also the earth has to rotate its own axis at this moment. in order to generate this effect within your mind. If Earth stops rotating, then we will be flying. Right now. Agree? And how about the sun? The whole solar system should work accordingly to generate this effect within your mind. See, millions of causes has to align to generate this effect within your mind. When you're passing out exam, you say, Mom, yes, I passed exam. Yes, I did that. Right? Your mom is saying, oh, my good son, and you have done well. But the thing is, he cannot do an exam without the invigilator. He cannot do an exam without the paper, who wrote the exam. He cannot do the exam without his mom, because his mom cooked meal for him. But we say, oh, I did it. How come I do everything without the support of all the people around me? Ladies and gentlemen, see, we don't pay attention to the causes. We don't pay attention that this is an effect generated because of the causes. We always point our fingers toward the one thing. This is it. Because of that, I feel stress. Because of this, I start to experience fear. Because of this, I pass my exam. Because of that pizza, I feel happy. But actually, millions of causes are contributing to generate that effect within your mind. That is the true nature of the world. If you switch off this light, will you be able to see this? No. That means causes are contributing to generate the effect. But this is the magic. This is the magic. You know, sodium chloride, salt, table salt. Everybody knows. We have done general science in grade 6, 7, 8. Okay. What is this? Sodium. And what is this? Chloride. And what is this?
Sodium chloride.
Now tell me.
Nice fighting.
Now tell me, is it completely a different entity or is it a mixture of these two?
It's a completely different entity.
That's what you feel. But how about now? See, this sodium is there, this chlorine is there. If I draw the atomic structure or the electron, proton, neutron arrangement, protons are there, electrons are there, neutrons are in the middle and electrons are orbiting. Protons, neutrons, electrons are there. Let's do it that way. That's the model. But you start to think that it's there, right? Let's see. See, I have the rights to explain this because I'm a biochemist. Okay, what do you have here now? Same electrons are there. Same amount of protons and neutrons are there. And electrons are there. Now tell me, is it completely a different thing or is it a mixture, a combination of these two causes?
If there's a chemical reaction.
It's a completely different thing.
That's what we feel inside our perception. But the thing is, what is existing here?
Always existing.
It's a combination, it's an arrangement. Are you agreeing with me?
Yeah.
This is an arrangement of these two. Guys, this is not something completely different entity. But this arrangement is there also. This arrangement is also there. Now they have rearranged. Agree?
It's completely different in that it is a combination of the two things.
It's a combination.
But it's not just the single ones.
It's not like the single one. It's an arrangement.
Yeah.
That's my argument here. Right? It's an arrangement. But we feel that is one thing. That is because of that virus.
The
sum of the total.
Some of the total. You know that I told you that we have a virus in our mind. The funny thing is, sodium chloride, we are adding to where? for our cuisines, right? As a salt. Do we add sodium? It will be explosive. When you add sodium, piece of sodium onto the water, it will explode. Right? That is our laboratory experiment. First thing that I did in my O-level or whatever, ordinary levels class. And chlorine is actually, you know that people are adding chlorine to bleach.
Yes.
Right?
Very real.
So this has bleaching effect. This has explosive. This is explosive. But how about this? It doesn't have this either. I mean, son has the quality of mother and father, right? At least. But this guy, normally a son has quality of mother and father, combination, right? But this guy, this is totally, completely different effect. Sodium chloride is not sodium. Sodium chloride is not only chlorine, right? In order to have sodium chloride, you need to have sodium and chlorine both. But the effect of sodium chloride cannot be found from sodium. Effect of the sodium chloride cannot be found from chlorine. Are we agree on that? This effect cannot be found on sodium. This effect cannot be found on chlorine. From chlorine. Agree? In order to have that effect, you need to have both. Right? Chocolate and biscuit, when mixed together, you get Tim Tam. In order to have Tim Tam effect, you need to have both of them. Isn't it? Right? Arnott's Tim Tam. Tim Tam, yes. Right? Tim Tam cannot be found from only biscuits. Tim Tam cannot be found from only chocolate. Chocolate has chocolate effect. Biscuit has biscuit effect. When both mix together, then you have a completely different effect. That is Tim Tam. Tim Tam effect. I love that word. Right. Are we on the same page on this now? When causes are contributing, you get completely different effect. But that effect cannot be found from causes alone. Agree?
Yeah.
So they call that emergent. Something's emergent. Right?
Emerging. Yes, manifesting. Something is emerging. Exactly. Yes, emerging. That effect is emerging when the causes are contributing. Now I want you to think about this. Now I'm going deep a little bit. Even though we feel that sodium is there and chlorine is there, but actually these materials are inside the sodium, not inside the sodium. Sodium is something arrangement of protons, neutrons, electrons, right? Do you think they are sitting like this and doing nothing? The protons, neutrons? No, they are dancing, right? This is not a fixed thing. This is manifesting. This has a process going on.
Reactive.
Right? Reactive. It has energy with it. This is also a cloud of energy. It's wobbling? You can say wobbling, right? Yes.
Vibrating.
Vibrating. Vibrations. They are vibrations. It's not a fixed entity. Vibrating. How about this also?
Probably, yeah.
Vibrating. That means this effect is not something fixed each and every moment because of these vibrations. This is generating. That is what you care. That is what you explain as emerging. It's not emerged. It is emerging. You have to explain it in ing form. Right? Each and every moment it is generating. Sodium chloride doesn't have this effect, but you can say this is an effecting. The salt thing. Effect is being generated. Each and every moment causes contributing. It's not fixed.
Active. Yep.
Dynamic. Equilibrate. It's not fixed. But when you are taking salt, do you feel that it is something vibrating, or do you feel it's fixed?
I feel it's fixed.
You feel it's fixed. Because of that virus. Because you don't understand the world, how it works. Ready? Understood this? It is not fixed, that is the thing. Let's make a cup of tea. What do you need?
Cup.
Exactly, cup.
Well,
Water.
The idea first.
Tea.
The idea that you're going to have one.
You need to make cup, yes. And you have to boil it. Water, cup, and then what else? You need tea bag. And you need some amount of milk as well. Right?
Not being weird.
Huh?
It's alright. Not everybody has that.
I love milk tea. Okay. Oh, let's leave it open.
Mine doesn't have milk.
Okay. Now, in order to have tea, you need to provide all these courses. Right? The effect of tea cannot be found from tea itself. Effect of a tea cannot be found from boiling water. Effect of a tea cannot be found from water or cup or any other places. But when things are mixed together, when things are arranged accordingly, contributed, then you will get the effect of a tea. Agree or not? I'll just explain the same principle with a different example, metaphor. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's do an experiment. What do you have here? Water? Alcohol? Water, are you sure?
Yeah.
Wine?
You can turn it into wine.
I love this bottle. Now I have Fountain of Youth. Magic potion. See, it's huh?
Mushroom tea.
Okay. Now, here I have something. Now I'm going to put it. Can you guess?
Boring.
Chlorine. Sodium.
Alcohol.
I'm going to explode it. Don't worry.
Colour.
So this is methylene blue or something like that color. You know food coloring? So what do you have here now? Let's talk about what you have here. We have blue color molecules. That I put blue color molecules, right? And you had water molecules. So what are the ingredients here? Blue color molecules, water molecules. Are we agreed? Are we on the same page? Yes. And there's another magic potion.
Acid.
And bread.
Change.
What makes you think that it is red?
It's the opposite to blue.
Huh?
It's the opposite to blue.
Unless you're dealing with light.
Okay. You're right. You're carrot. So now you have what?
Red molecule.
Red molecules, water molecules. So I'm pouring a little bit of red molecules here.
Purple.
Now tell me.
Purple.
Okay.
Correct.
What are the ingredients?
Red molecules, blue molecules.
Red molecules, blue molecules, water molecules. What do you see?
Purple molecules.
Purple molecules. How come purple molecules are here?
Because you put two primary colours in.
Huh?
Colour.
Put two primary colours in.
Yeah, but the thing is, but you know that what are the ingredients here? Red color molecules, blue color molecules, water molecules. Now what you see?
It's potential.
No, what do you see now?
Purple.
Purple. What are the ingredients here?
3.
Red molecules, blue molecules, water molecules. So do you see what is actually existing here, or do you see something completely different effect?
A different effect.
These two molecules are not reacting each other, right? I'm 100%. To be honest with you, I didn't do any reaction. These two are normal molecules, right? Standard colorings. They don't react to each other. So, but now you perceive purple color. But you also feel purple color is coming from here, isn't it?
The variant.
Exactly. How come it happened like that? I'm questioning your perception.
Light.
Huh?
Light.
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 Yes, light is also contributing, but even to perceive red.
But the
Blue colour.
light between those two colours is going to be different. So shades are darker.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, you that is the effect that you see within your mind, not in here.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you, what are the ingredients here? What are the ingredients? Okay, let's go back again. What are the ingredients here? Red molecules are there, blue molecules are there, water molecules are there. But what do you see? You see not blue. You don't see blue molecules. You don't see red molecules. But you see what? Purple color. If I showed this before I mix in this, then you will say, I know what is existing there. What do you say? There are water molecules and purple molecules. Yeah. You'd have said like that. If I didn't show you what I did. That means now, can you see what truly exists in the outside? Or you see what actually generated within your mind?
Only what your mind recognises.
Only what your mind, only not what your mind recognizes. You start to experience what is generated. What is the word that you said?
Emergent.
Emerged. What is emerged within the mind. These causes are contributing to generate that purple color within the mind. Not in here.
There's still some learned factors.
It's also there.
That's what we feel. Yeah. This is the difference between object and the image.
The purple molecule, the blue molecules and the red molecules are very close together. So to us, they look like they've mixed, but they haven't actually mixed.
They haven't mixed. There are two molecules are there. But you feel what? Purple. Right?
Because they're so close together, they give the effect of
Exactly.
mixing.
Now, what I'm going to explain you how this effect is manifesting. Right? The thing is, what are the things in the object? Electrons, protons, neutrons, and vibrations. Energy. Actually, when you go deeper in the science, you will know that according to the theoretical physics and the quantum physics, electron is also one cloud of energy. Proton is also one cloud of energy. Neutrons is also cloud of energy. Altogether, this is the energy aggregations. Right? Right? What are the things exist in the image? Image, you can experience color. Image, you experience sound. That is sound image. Image, you experience taste. Image, you experience what? Smell. Odor, smell. And in image, you experience the touch.
Touch. The senses.
These are the senses. This is what mind experience. This is what body is made out of. But our perception, we have a wrong idea that what we feel is actually coming from the outside. That is not coming from the outside, dear ladies and gentlemen. That is generated within the mind. I'll prove that. Now you see blue color pen, right?
Can you speak up a little?
Yeah, now you see blue color pen, right? Right? I have a loud voice, but I don't know what happened to my voice box. Now you see, now you see blue color glass of water, right? Blue color, you feel blue color is here, right? Blue color is coming from here, right? That's what you experience. Blue color is coming from here. Okay, now I want you to do an experiment. That is, close one eye from one hand and shake the eyeball from the other hand like this. Shake the eyeball, huh? Shake the eyeball, not rub, don't rub. Do you feel that world is shaking?
Yeah.
Do you feel that world is shaking? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't shake this glass. So that means, did you see what exists here, or did you see what manifested inside your mind? You have seen what manifested within your mind. So this image that you experience right now, is it truly the outside world, or that is being generated within the mind? Ladies and gentlemen, you haven't experienced what is actually happening in the outside. You haven't experienced what is actually happening in the outside. What you have experienced are the colors that generated within the mind due to causes. That's why I told you. You might feel like tumbling down the rabbit hole, like in Alice in Wonderland. You know the color. In order to generate color in the mental environment, right? This is the causes that are contributing. You need to have light energy. This is the science. See, that's why I am in the robe. I'm practicing this. When I understand this, I don't feel stress. This is the terror. This is the terrorist that attacks in your mind, that lack of understanding about the mind. Right. You need energy. That is the light energy. And what are the ingredients here? These are molecules. These are benzene rings and all these things are there, right? When light energy hits on these electrons, what happens? These electrons start to shake vigorously. Why? That it absorbs that energy. Agree? Mm-hmm. Now, is there color? Is there color? No. Electrons are not color. Electrons are electrons. Mm-hmm. Color is not here. Is there color in the light? No. Light is also what? Energy. When you look at the light source, then you experience white color. But actually, that color is not there. That is what you feel. Right? X-ray. Okay, X-ray machine. Have you done any X-rays in your life? Right? I was searching where's the color of X-ray. Right? I laid on a bed, and then he put something instrument on top of me, the technician, and then he ran away. And after some time, he came back and he said, "Done." He said, "Done." Then I didn't see anything. I didn't see any colors. Right? Of course, energy doesn't have color. Energy doesn't have color. Right? So light energy is energy. Right? That energy absorbs. These electrons absorb that energy. then what happens? The electrons get increase the energy levels, and electrons are like your bank account. When you have more money, you spend a lot, right? You don't. Do you like to keep more money in the bank, or you have been told that by people that don't keep money with you, always spend, right? That is the basic principles of the economy. The flow of money is called economy, right? Agree? Okay. Then what happens? This absorbs the energy, and like you do the bank account, the electron doesn't want to keep that energy. What they do? They release that energy as quickly as possible, like you do. Actually, you don't do that because Costco is not here, right? Exactly, you save a lot. Okay. Then what happens? This energy is now eliminated, come out from the electrons, and now this is the darling that you have. What is this darling? Eyeball. You know, in our grade 6 science, during our grade 6, grade 7, grade 10 biology classes, we have learned that image is being created in the mind, in the eyeball, right? On the retina. That
Upside
is
down.
upside down.
Yeah.
That is false.
Yeah. It's in the brain.
That is wrong. That is totally wrong. Am I eligible to say that? Yes, I have a PhD. Okay, now what happened? This energy is coming here, and there are different types of red cone cells and rod shells.
Yeah.
Now what happens? This energy is being transferred to a form of energy, that is the electronic energy. That is the nerves. That is nerves are taking this signal. Signal means signal means what? What is this signal? Right? This is also cause and effect. We'll explain later using sound. Now this signal is coming to the brain. This is all what you know. Right? Now tell me. That's the colors. Here, is there color here?
No.
Or is there color here? Is there color here? Is there color here?
Yes.
Here? No. Inside the brain you have neurotransmitters and neurons. Neurons are electric currents. Neurotransmitters are chemical currents.
It's got to go back up and be reflected out.
Where does the color manifest?
Well, I suppose that, so like the electrochemical signals that go into your brain
Exactly.
then fire off the neurons in a certain
Okay,
way
agree.
that give you the concept of colour.
Yeah, where's the color then? Who's taking this concept? Show me the person who's taking this concept now.
So where does
Perception.
the person that's looking?
Who is looking now? Brain is looking? Where's the person then?
You haven't drawn them on there yet. You just
But I'm question yourself. Do you feel colors of this rope?
It's a learned colour. Like if you said to me, what is purple, and nobody ever explained what purple was.
Yes. I'm not talking about the name. I'm talking about the sense you feel. Before you giving the name, you feel the sense. Like even
It's
the
recognition.
recognition. Even the kid who doesn't recognize red or blue or green, but he feels that feeling, the sense, emotion that you get.
Oh, it's like an image in the brain. You can see the colour.
Exactly, but that's the thing. The image is not there in the brain. When you cut open the image, the brain, you can't find colors. You find the neurons and neurotransmitters are firing each and every.
No, but if you cut a DVD player in half, you wouldn't see it either. It's the
Pardon?
same thing.
It's in the
If you
consciousness.
cut a DVD player in half when you were watching a movie, you wouldn't see it either. It's
Exactly.
energy.
Exactly. That
Yeah.
is also energy. This is also energy. That's why I'm asking. Brain doesn't process any color. What brain does is, this is the secret. This is the secret. This is the secret. You know, how does this transformer works? The current that is going through this coil is generating an effect to generate a current in the other coil. That is how transformer works. Something similar happening here. The eye center is triggering here. When the one neuron signal is coming here, and that generates an effect called red here.
And the circuit, it's got to be a full circuit.
Not on the brain, but associated the brain. It's associated. Your mind. You can't say mind is where. What I can say is, I can't say where is the mind, but I can say mind is associating the brain. Right? It manifests in association the body. Right?
Got it.
Now this color manifested, and then it feels that color is there, and collect the data, and analyze the data, and take the decision. This is the process of the mind. I'll explain what are these words. This is what written in the Buddhist scripts. I'm explaining in simpler way. Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana. If you know about them, right? I'll explain. Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana. That's in Pali words. Rupa means the color, right? And Vedana means sensing something is coming, something came. And then Sanya means gathering the data. And Sankara means analyzing them, collecting them. And Vijnana means taking the decision. When this color manifests in here, suddenly this process happens. You can't control it. This happens.
Happened before.
Huh?
The process happened before you saw the colour.
Actually, this is where now you experience, color is there.
Yeah, at the end.
At the end.
Yeah.
Before this happened, you don't know even what is the color or where the color is coming or not. All the processes are contributing to generate this effect. This effect. Once it's generated, then it happens. Now, I explained something before. That is, sodium chloride. You can't find salt from sodium. You can't find salt from chlorine. But when these two mix together, then you will experience the saltiness. Agree? Right? All these has to contribute to each other to generate the color. But you can't find color from here, 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 here. When causes are coming together, then emerge the effect. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't keep this color with you because minding moments are each and every, this is a split second moment. Ting, ting, ting. These are firing up, generate these colors. Each and every moment, the color generate, it perceives. Color generate, it perceives. Color generate, perceives. The thing is, this is not only ending here. Another minding moment starts to get this memory about this decision and take another. So this decision goes to the memory. That memory is now collecting and taking again and doing another Rupa Vedana Sanya Sankara Vijnana process. When this accessing other memories, this is how it generates OUR together. OUR, then collecting all these memories and perceives R. Mind is like a machine, like it's a super fast computer. It's happening.
Can you say those words again?
Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara. Rupa, Vedana, Vedana. Vedana. 5 aggregates. You might heard this in
Yeah. And what's the next one?
Sanya. Sanya.
Yeah. Sanya.
Sankara.
Sankara.
Vijnana.
Vijnana.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
This is the process happening. When this manifests, this process happens, done. When this manifests, this process happens, done. But the thing, you can't keep it with you.
Would that process be in the manual to our minds that we don't have?
This is the manual. I'm explaining the manual. I'm explaining what is happening within you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I told you, when you see me, actually you're not seeing me. You're seeing the image that is being generated within the mind. Each and every moment these colors are generating. Colors are not here. Now contemplate this. You have to contemplate with me. This is contemplation we are doing. This is the meditation, how we do. You feel the red color is here. But the thing is, red color is not here. Red color is not even in the light. Red color is not even in your eye. But causes, all these contributes to generate color. Right? Each and every moment this is generating. Now think about the color of your car. Is it now, do you park the car in the outside? Is it red color now? Does that car has a color? Nah. Nine. Car doesn't have a color. These molecules doesn't have a color. When you go there, it generates within your mind. You know, the funny thing is, this is something like my mother, when I was studying for advanced levels, that is in Sri Lanka, you had to do the hardest exam to pass, get into the university. My study room, right, the door was at the back, and I was reading opposite to the door, right, studying. My study desk was opposite to the door. So when I was studying, my mother can't peep there and see whether I'm studying, right? Yeah. Okay, you're studying, and she goes away. Because I hear the footsteps, right? When she go away, I take the phone and I start playing games, right? But when she come back again, I put the phone back and take the book and study. Right? Now, according to her world, I was studying for that 20 minutes. But I didn't. Isn't it? Now, take that metaphor with this pen. This pen is now blue color, or blue color is generated within your mind right now. This is your perception. Now, does this pen has blue color now?
Yes.
What pen?
What pen actually? Now that the perception, the thought that arises within your mind, pen is no longer there. It stops because one cause is missing now. Right? Now it starts to manifest again. Actually, you don't see a pen, ladies and gentlemen. What you're experiencing is a penning. Penning. Each and every moment, penning. Each and every moment, pen. Because you perceive this, inside your eyeball, you have this retina, you have 3 types of cells. That is red color, red cone cells, blue cone cells, green cone cells. You don't perceive yellow. You don't perceive purple.
It's light,
Right?
light waves.
When the light waves comes, it triggers blue cone cells, red cone cells, green cone cells. One of signals triggers one rupa that generate a mind, one mind. Right? One mind. And then second nerve signal generate another mind that is green color. Another minding moment. It goes to the memory. This goes to the memory. And the third green color generating another mind that goes to the bin. Bin means memory. Then another mind comes autonomously, collecting all these three memories and combining those memories to generate yellow. That is how you recognize yellow color. But the thing is, you feel what you feel. You see what you feel what you see is coming from the outside. Dog also feels what he sees coming from the outside. Dog cannot see green color because they don't have green color cone cell. They see yellow color. Grass they perceive as yellow, right? But now think about what is the color of this world then?
There isn't a colour.
There isn't exactly. There's no color in the outside world. This material doesn't possess any color. Now think about your home, the lounge room. Do you think the color is there now? Your cushion, does it contain that color? No, ladies and gentlemen. When you go there, now they're showing that color. It's like what I did to my mom. Right? When you're not there, no color. Actually, they don't have the color. Color is being generated each and every moment. That is the concept you have to understand. Now think about sound. Ladies and gentlemen, sound is also something like that. Are we clear on this?
Yes.
Am I breaking your world into pieces? Huh? And what you have recognized during your entire life is you have witnessed your consciousness. You haven't experienced what is existing in the outside. That's what I'm proving now to you. This consciousness manifests each and every moment. You can't keep it with you. Right. Now what happened?
Could you attach the memory to it?
Yes, I'll explain that as well. Do you hear sound?
Yes.
Where does it come from? See? Here, huh? It's coming from here, right? That's what you feel. You see now? You say no.
That's the cause. Yeah.
Yeah? See? You feel that. Come on, Bante. It should come from there, right? That's what you feel. Now what happens, ladies and gentlemen? When I clap, you know what happens? These materials, these energy aggregations, now come together. And because of that, it generates vibrations. Air molecules are now vibrating. The adjacent air molecules start to vibrate. Because of that vibration, the adjacent air molecules start to vibrate. Now, it is not something coming. Vibrations are transferred. This vibration triggers the next vibration. This vibration triggers the next vibration. This vibration triggers the next vibration. This is not something coming. Understand? You can't say it's a wave is coming. You know what happened is, that's how we interpret. That's how scientists understand the world. Then something is coming. What is that? Wave. No, ladies and gentlemen. There should be a wave coming. What is actually happening here? This vibration triggers the vibration in the adjacent air molecules. It triggers the vibration in the adjacent air molecules. This is an effect is being transferred. Agree? You know what? We heard that ear is sensing sound. Our ear is sensing sound. That is also a fallacy.
Sensing vibrations.
Actually, your ear cannot sense sound. What your eardrum is doing. Eardrum is innocent. He doesn't know what I'm talking about. Sound. I only know vibrations. You know what? these vibrations trigger vibrations here. Eardrum is now vibrating. There are 3 bones, and the bones start to vibrate, and then you have inner ear cochlea, right? Now water molecules are there. There's some liquid there. The waters are vibrating, the fluctuation, and there are some neurons now generate that vibrations, convert that vibrations into what? Nerve signal, electronic signal that goes to the brain. Now tell me, sight, sound, when it comes to brain, all neurons, all electronic signals, but you feel it's different, right?
It's probably not.
It's
Same.
exactly same. Right? But you feel sound, right? Can you listen to your favorite music right now?
Yes, if we want
I
to.
think hard enough. Yeah.
No,
In
you
the
can.
mind,
Inside
no.
mind, you can memorize, yeah, right? Okay, where did you hear? Is it from your eye, ear? Where do you hear from? Inside the mind, you're generating, right? You're making causes to generate that sound. Ladies and gentlemen, then sound is not in the ear. Sound is something manifested in the mind. That is also now sound center in the mind. Brain is triggered, and then there are other causes are contributing. I'm not talking about them. Why? Because this is the first day I'm talking to you. We have many days to have this chat, right? Because I have to explain the karmic energy, vipak energy, all these things we have on my bag, inside my bag, but I can't explain at this moment. I'm hiding this and explain to you this. Here, these arrows are representing those ones, and all these things contribute together to generate sound. Now this sound is being manifested within the mind, then it is sensing Vedana Sanya Sankara Vijnana. And take the decision. Sound came. Actually, that is wrong decision. Sound cannot come. Sound is being manifested. Because nothing came here. Do you understand that point? Nothing came here. Effect is being transferred. Can you help me a little bit? Take a bit here. Right?
They can go on to
Take.
I'll leave it there.
Okay.
Okay. Now think about this card. Let's see whether this card, there's something coming to this card. Oh no, that's fine. How about think about this card then, right? Think about this card. What happens? This card doesn't experience the touch of finger. Only this card experiences the touch of finger. This card doesn't know what happened to the discard.
chain reaction.
The chain reaction happens, and then this card start to experience what is actually happened here. Right? You feel that something came, something went, but actually nothing went, nothing went there. It's one card tip causes the other card to tip. That's an effect being transferred. This is the same way light energy is also coming. This is not something, ladies and gentlemen, coming. Something coming is not happening. There are not things coming. Effect is being transferred. Energy is being transferred.
So what do they mean by the velocity of light then?
Velocity of light means the speed of the light means that is one vibration transfer the other vibration. This vibration transfer the other vibration. The speed of light means that. You can't talk about speed of light when you start to experience that something is coming. All these scientific equations are based on this understanding. What is that? There are things.
And photons don't actually move.
Huh?
Photons don't actually move.
Actually, photons you can't say photons move, right? What actually happens is, you know how sound came? Vibrations, right? Vibrations being transferred. This is the same principle happens with the electromagnetic radiations. Two fields are vibrating perpendicular. That is what is happening. I mean, you can get an understanding using the sound waves, right? Because the lights, you can't experience that. It's beyond our perception. Huh?
Light is coming from a distant planet, and when we see it, but it left millions of years ago.
Exactly. Actually, you are experiencing not the live sun. You are experiencing a sun that has been there 8 minutes and 17 seconds ago. 17 seconds, right? 8 minutes. Roughly 8 minutes ago. That is, you are not actually enjoying fresh air. You are not enjoying fresh light. Expired. Ladies and gentlemen, now, did you understand that this world that what you feel is generated each and every moment within your mind? Are you seated or not?
Yes, but if the energy is just transferred from one photon to another, and then finally it reaches us.
Us. And then it generates
But
colors.
it's still there as well. I mean, the first one is still there.
Yeah, you can say like that.
But the first card is still there.
First card still there.
So the light hasn't actually left the sun.
You can say like that. But the concept that I'm explaining here is the effect that you experience is not something that coming from there. Converted to sound. It's not something coming. You have to experience this, because you haven't think like that. Okay, now I will explain what is actually happening within us. Why do we feel that things are coming from the outside? Even though this is happening in this way, we don't feel in that way, isn't it? You still feel color is there, right? Madam, what do you feel? Color is here, right? Color is still here, right? You feel the image is not created within your mind. You still feel color is coming from there. You know why? This is the reason. I'll explain. When somebody believes there's a rabbit on the moon, let's say if somebody believes that there's a rabbit on the moon, what do you have to do? What do you have to say to him? You have to explain to him, my dear friend, please understand, even though you believe that there's a rabbit on the moon, but there are no rabbits on the moon. Right? Sure? It's craters.
Yes, but you can put your fingers up, create a shadow with the two little ears. It's perception.
This is what you read. There's no Tasmanian devil here. Right? This is the causes. And light and this and generate, this is the effect that you experience in your perception. Right? So what you have to explain to them is, okay, this is how it is happening. When you're explaining that, if you take that point to the mental world, then you start to experience it that way. Here I'm introducing how this perception is working. Perception has influence from ideas. ideas are influencing perceptions. If you take the wrong idea, then you will take in the wrong way. You will perceive in the wrong way. If you take something right idea, then you will perceive in the right way. Agree on that. Let's say if I said that young gentleman, you know, that big fat guy over there, he's rude. Right? Honestly. Truth be told, right? He's rude. Don't talk to him. He will come after you, right? The friend, he has a friend also, the back. Don't talk to, both of them are so nasty. Right? When I say this to you, if you take that point into your mind, when you look at them, then what happened to you? That influence your perception. Do you understand that? Now think about, you keep your mouth open and watching Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, television, advertisement, and they say, oh, this is the way to be happy, this is the way to be happy, this is the way to be happy, happy. Now what you feel? Okay. I should buy iPhone 14. That makes me happy. See, when you take this idea into your mind, then that mind doesn't have any grounds to think whether it's right or wrong. Right? If you
That's what implementers have.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know what happens? Sometimes some products you see them. You see them on the shelf. You don't pay attention and you go nearby. And when you watch the advertisement, couple of times. Now when you enter through course, you say, I should buy that. Now, how that perception manifests in your mind? How does that manifest? Oh, because of that idea that is being indoctrinated, planted within your mind. Do you understand this, ladies and gentlemen? Do you experience this in your day-to-day life? You have been manipulated by the system. You have been manipulated by the system. Yeah, when you are born to the system, that's why this is exactly how Matrix explains. You were born to a prison. You were born to a bondage. You are being fed up. You are being fed by the views, by the wrong ideas that has been created by the wrong minds. Minds with wrong views. That's why you need to find Morpheus. You are little Neos. See, Morpheus is also bold, right? I'm also bold. Okay. Now imagine. Now what happens when you get the idea? You feel in the same way. When you get the idea, when you attach to this idea, right? Then you feel the same way. Now you have no grounds to change this idea. Because when you experience in the same way, this idea is being validated again and again and again. It gets validated. That's why people who start to using iPhone, they cannot switch to Samsung. I don't like Samsung. Why don't you like Samsung? Why you hate Samsung? Oh, no, nothing. But I don't like Samsung. I prefer iPhone. You know, there are a lot of when you go to marketplace, right? You will see, oh, somebody gave me iPhone. Samsung. I don't like Samsung because I need iPhone. The person who bought iPhone, Samsung, he doesn't want to go to iPhone because why? I don't like iPhone. Yeah, iPhone. Oh, okay, iPhone might be good, but I don't. You know why? Once you get the idea, once you bite the bullet. Right? Then you have to explode. That is, explosion will be there. Right? Now what happens? Now you cannot come out of this trap. This is the rat race. This is the trap you have been inside. This is a maze. Right? This is the spell that enchanted. Now what happened here, if you have wrong idea, then you will perceive it the same way. When you perceive it the same way, you also feel, that idea is correct. Now it is indoctrinating again and again by yourself. Right? Imagine there's a wrong perception, wrong idea that every living being has. Every living being has that idea. Who is there to help you?
Would you say? Imagine that every living being has a
Let's say every living being has the wrong idea. Imagine a situation, every living being has the wrong idea. Then who is there to help you? To come out from that wrong idea. Because everybody feels in the same way. It's like this. When you go to a mental hospital or crazy, bunch of people who are crazy. If you ask, is there any crazy people? Are there any crazy people here? They will say, no. They will say, yes. You know that people with lab coats, they are crazy. They give us tablets.
Sounds like Donald Trump.
Huh? No? Let's don't talk about politics. Right?
The points thing.
Exactly. So now what happened? They will say, okay, we are okay. They are crazy. Who are they? These are the doctors. The crazy people cannot recognize they are crazy because they are associating crazy ones.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about like when people believed that the earth was flat.
Exactly.
That-
Then they are associating the people who believe earth is flat. And then that proves them, okay, this is like, minds are very innocent. They're asking, are you believing the same way? You believe the same way? Yes? You believe the same? Okay, then it's true. Are you living in Hobart?
One of them?
Are you living in Hobart? Are you sure?
This is where Oliver Sacks has done so much amazing work.
Hobart? Are you living in Hobart?
No, I live in a suburb of Hobart.
Yeah, but are you sure that you are in Hobart?
I'm in Hobart now. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Isn't
So the
Hobart
map
just a
says-
concept?
No, that is what people get together and given. That is the name has given by the system. Now we start to experience in the same way. When you touch down from the plane, you say, welcome to Hobart, local time is 7:15. Then okay, I'm now Hobart. Okay, when you come out, it says Hobart, Hobart, Hobart. Everywhere people also say Hobart. Okay, that is Hobart then. That is the conventional truth. Here I'm talking about conventional truth and perceived truth. The reality. In reality, Hobart is not here. Hobart is something, a convention that people have established. Like when people get married, you know what happened? They wear a nice dress and beautiful dresses and then go to the church and go to in front of the priest and they say blah 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 and and now they start to think, okay, I'm a married man, and he start to feel, now I'm a married woman. They don't have any connection, they don't plug anything. There's no physical connection. Now what happens? No, there's no attachment, but the mind feels that I am attached to this man.
The idea of marriage.
Wrong idea. When idea has been implanted, now you start to experience in the same way. And you are asking other people to come there and witness this, right? And think now we are married, okay? Think that we are married. They are also saying, yes, we believe that you are married. Don't you feel that we all live in a crazy world?
Artificial constructs.
Ladies and gentlemen, this I'm presenting the perception, science of perception. You know what? When you have wrong idea, let's say all the living being has a wrong idea, then nobody is there to help you. That is what Buddha came to this world. Understand how this perception works and understand there's a wrong idea that people have. Wrong idea is your experience in the outside world. haven't experienced an outside world. You have experienced your mind. You don't know what is existing in the outside. Each and every moment, this image is being generated within me, within here. That's what we call, there's no self. There's a sense of a self.
Can you speak up, please?
There's no self. There's a sense of a self. It's not self is looking at anything. The perception happens. The colors being manifested and recognized. That is the process happening within you right now. Sound is being manifested and recognized. That is the process happening within you right now. Taste is being manifested within you. Not within you means like inside the mind. And that is being perceived. You are a bunch of processes. Sight, sound, taste, smell, touch, thought. You are not a body. You are a nobody. You are a body. Body means body, aggregations. Body means a combination of processes. Senses. You are not a person. You are a sight, sound, taste, smell, touch, thought, processes. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no difference between here and here. This is also electron, protons, neutrons. This is also electron, protons, neutrons. That's why Einstein says, a person experiences life as something separated from the rest. It's kind of an optical delusion in our mind. You have to find, with the compassion and kindness, how to come out of this and to experience the witness, the oneness. Oneness means this is also a bunch of processes, this is also a bunch of processes, this is also a bunch of processes. This is electrons, protons, neutrons. AI is also made out of electrons, protons, neutrons. Here is also electrons, protons, neutrons. There's no different entities, but we still feel that entities are there because we have been improved. We have wrong idea that entities are there. And we have witness outside. World is fixed. Fixed. Your car is fixed. Hobart is fixed. You are a fixed entity. This is the wrong idea you have. You know what happened? Because of the wrong idea, you always feel the perception according to that way. You know that Rupa Vedana Sanya Sankara Vijnana, that is being manipulated by this idea.
Can you say what they mean again? The Rupa?
Rupa means manifestation, the color, and then sensing, feels that something came, and then data collection, and then analyzing. Data collection means you're collecting the memories to feel it, and then decision.
What's the difference between the first and the second?
Second means this is color is being manifested, and then sensing that something came. It's like it's like the water, the water droplet.
Yep.
It's like on the surface, the water drop has to touch the surface, right? In order to generate that sense, like a small piece of droplet that comes out, ting. That's the metaphor that Buddha has given. This is like sensing that something came, right? Then the data is being collected. The memories are collecting according to analyze what came.
So is Rupa external? Is Rupa external and the rest are internal?
You can't say like that because external and internal is also a misperception. What is actually happening here? You haven't experienced external. That is also that you feel that separated entity. You see, this is the demarcation that we have put. Me and outside. Okay. Breathe in. Now that air belongs to you, right? Is it you then? And now exhale. What happened to that air? Is it you now? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fallacy. This is because of misperception. We have wrong idea that me, I am. There's no self, there's a sense of a self. Each and every moment, there's a sense of a self is generating within me. All the sufferings are manifested because of this self, sense of a self. Something happened to the other person, you don't feel it. When things happening to me or my people, then you start to feel the suffering. That means suffering is associated with the sense of self. How does that sense of self generated? Because of the wrong idea. Entities are there. When you start to experience, when you start to feel entities, when you have this idea, entities are there. Fixedness is there. Separation is there. Outside and inside. Then you start to feel outside is there. Inside is there. I am inside. People are outside.
Are you there?
Actually, that's the thing. It's not me who am here, right? There's a process of sight, sound, taste, smell, touch process happening. That is what's happening right now. See? Happy birthday. Each and every moment is a fresh moment. There's no one person. Each moment, sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, thought are happening. Not on that the lineup, the order, in that order, but in different ways. Do you understand this point? This is too heavy, huh? I know that. But I'm simplifying as much as possible to explain this concept to you, ladies and gentlemen, because this is what hidden in the Buddhist textbooks. I'm explaining in a very simplest way. Because of the teachers, I'm explaining this. Other than that, I don't have any supernatural power to understand this. Because of the teachers. Because when you understand who you are, that means when you understand there's no one being here, right? When you understand this process is happening, then you don't have to worry about anything. You are giving to the courses. Okay, now tell me, where's the world? Is it in the outside or is it within the mind, each and every moment?
Within the mind.
Within the mind. Who created the world?
We did. We co-created it.
Not you. This is only sense. Energy created the world.
Energy.
Yes.
But we are energy.
Yeah, energy. Who is the God then?
Well, the God within us, we are part of that.
That is the energy. You feel you and environment is two different things. That is totally an utter fallacy, right? Wrong idea. Because here also energy, here is also energy. Mind is also energy. An ability to do something called energy, isn't it? Old school. An ability to do something called energy. Ability to lift this, an ability to throw this, that is also energy. Right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Ability to do something called energy. And ability to think is also something, right?
Energy.
That is all should be energy. Actually, we are. Now you understand what Einstein said. Oneness. That is how you can understand. That is how you can spread unlimitedly loving kindness and compassion to the rest of the world. So you don't feel that you are alone. You feel now everybody is now indoctrinated with this wrong idea. Now you need to eradicate that wrong idea from those souls. Now you are working fingers to the bone to eradicate that wrong idea. What am I doing right now? Ladies and gentlemen, without unbeknowingly, I didn't tell you that. What I have been doing to you is, I'm explaining, ladies and gentlemen, this idea is wrong. I'm proving to you that I'm making an environment to you that this idea is wrong. What you perceive is not the outside world. What you perceive is the manifested in your mind. This is manifestations, penning, banteing, whiteboarding, Theosophical society. Continuous entities living. Tick, 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 tick. When you understand this, then you will later day, we can actually talk about time as well. Time, length, distance, all are creations in your mind. That's why Einstein said, the physical concepts are creations in our own mind. Even though you feel that they are actually coming from the outside, they are there in the outside, but these are the interpretations that occurs in the mind. You know, this is the image now. Think about the image now you experience. Don't you feel depth? Don't you feel the distance? You and me, distance? How do you know the distance is there? That is also mental projection. Okay. That's why I told you, Alice in Wonderland. Tumbling down the rabbit hole. Are you seated or not? You have no idea whether you're seated or not. In your perception, you feel that you are seated. Right now, you start to experience that you are seated. You didn't know that you were seated before. Each and every moment, fresh world is created in front of you. When you understand this, you can't angry with any other person. Because you don't feel a person. You don't feel a person. With ultimate loving kindness and compassion, you can help to the rest of the world. That is the purpose of your life. Meaning of your life is to help others to understand the truth. In order to do that, you have to find the teacher and follow the teacher. And by following your teacher, you will find the ultimate bliss. Ladies and gentlemen, what I have been talking so far is Nibbana.
Namaste.
Nirvana. This is the concept. When you understand that this is conceptual world, when you know the logic of the magic, now magic is no longer a magic, but still you can experience the magic, but you no longer have wow factors, because you know, this is how it's being manifested. You just have to understand the logic of the magic, ladies and gentlemen. That's it.
Science of the magic.
This is the logic of the magic of your perception. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you. Thanks. Thanks, everyone. That was great to spend that time with you. Don't run away. There's a whole pot of chai tea that you need to drink. Thank you, Mahinda. That was excellent. It was just great to be in a space together, even though we're not really here.
Nice. Actually, okay. At last, I have to mention something. I didn't say that nothing is exist, right?
Yes, you do.
Exactly. I say like this: perceptions are manifested. There's a process. You have to understand the process. This understanding, dog cannot do that. Dog cannot understand this. Rat cannot understand this. But as a human being, you have this ability to understand about this. Use your life wisely.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.